This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Taylor. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
As a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Plucks it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? He's got it, first down and more. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Minnesota! They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The give is to Taylor. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Turns it loose. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Looking downfield. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the right. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Wide open spaces. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Golden Gophers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Now the play fake. Makes the catch. slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Finds a crease at the 20. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
That's the best run we've seen from this guy all night tonight. Doing a really nice job, and he's getting better as the game goes on right now. So if I'm on offense, as this game progresses, I'd keep giving him the football because he's wearing this defense down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts, they'll try it again. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the gun to give to the back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. Now the pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go, final play of the game right here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out...
Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Tight end finds a soft spot. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots.
Threads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Golden Gophers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field. Converts on 4th down, still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Slithers into space.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Minnesota has been perfect in bowl games under P.J. Fleck. Now the challenge, row that boat into deeper postseason waters.
But this is a guy who's very tenured in an era of college football where there's so much turmoil and turnover at the head coaching spot. Minnesota has found their guy in consistency. I think he's a guy who motivates this team extremely well, David, and because of that each and every year, this has got to be a program you keep your eye on.
Always, and they're always a team that's knocking them. Some of these better teams that are playing for national titles or playing to get in the college football playoff. Just consistency, defense, toughness. Always have a running game. Don't beat themselves. That's what you expect from Minnesota football teams.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man on the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Taylor has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Golden Gophers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Gophers have pushed it inside the 20. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Tracy. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
On 1st and 10 from the 38.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. The give on the inside. Got enough for the 1st. And he left the 1st defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, just taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Running to Green. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Taylor. Across the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
What a scene. A spectacle. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into hot. As they have a 1st down at the 37.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins it.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. The give is to Taylor. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Gets it out fast. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down for this offense. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback extends the play. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good, but there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Trying to barge their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll go to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touch! to the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they can't connect it. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Golden Bear! Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Throws to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Going deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Hand off from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And this one... A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Lindsey. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get set.
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. And here's the third interception of the night.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Uncorks one. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
If we had any chance to happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. And they'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them.
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. Looking for a man, it's Lindsey. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Going up top.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Golden Gophers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And the Golden Gophers will have a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd is short. They know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Taylor has it. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Inside the 25. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Trying to set up the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone. In business here with a first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. He's already thrown one pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
Yeah, and you want to get those feet set and in the ground. Once you start to...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the... Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to... They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Still running at the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Golden Gophers will snap it on first and 10. To the air on first down. Lobs it off the back foot. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. All down at the 30. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could picked off. What a play to set him up. What a nice... This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Here's the pressure. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble and throws.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 out. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Tracy. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to find the end zone. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Give to the fullback. And no gain on the run, and there is no win for this team as it is over. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work. And one of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team, against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Golden Gophers offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete...
He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Lindsey. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off. A return there would have just... And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're packed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space. Plus, oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shots. They took one there, took a chance deep. It wasn't open. It was incomplete. You got to be thinking on third down coming up now, they're probably going to throw it again.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Throws to the tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. That's caught. It's Taylor. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws, and the ball. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield. It's Lindsey. Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, how about that play? The big fella, one of the biggest guys, the biggest receivers on the field, right down the middle of the field, wide open. You could definitely tell the defense busted on that.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Taylor. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. Got it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline.
Into the secondary on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the air. It's Lindsey. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The give is to Taylor. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game.
Catch and stride inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Snags it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Power football with the run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Good. Taylor has it. Oh, out of space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
With the catch, it's Taylor. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. To the air, it's Lindsey. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. And as he throws, pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. So now it's second and long. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He's got him this time. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. It's good! Reach for Marwood, and he gives them the W. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always. To go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over. Downs. So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at... First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Backed up now, here's second and long. Fires to the right. Makes the grab.
And that's another golden goal.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with second and short. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cornhusker. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Taylor. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Rushes on him. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. 1 more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. First half in the books. Time down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Coleman. Knocked down for the tackle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Well, the Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Bring in the heat. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the... As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man! And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away. The throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see.
Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete on... He might want another play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. The short hands, it's Coleman. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Tracy. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Under fire. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Looking for more room. The defense making a... There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese, and that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance they have a chance to upset them. But then you go,
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Iowa's offense will get the first crack at it here. Guys, I know some would have a hard time believing it, but Iowa... This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Coleman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Caught close to the marker, it's Coleman. And he will take it in. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That one comes out hot down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Minnesota! Once he got some room, it was... Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Dances away to buy time. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Tracy. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He slides that just inside. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Great job by the back on the option. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Minnesota has really fattened up that lead. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself.
He's loose. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers have moved it inside the 20. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Working that left side now. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Golden Gophers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota! To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Tracy. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man on the right. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. So much to the chagrin of the Iowa Hawkeyes, it's Minnesota living high on the hog and bringing home the bacon and capturing Floyd of Rosedale. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in... Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice catch by the big... Those big tight ends. In football just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 20. Line, and they are threatening. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it away off his back foot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going up top again. They've got the screen set up. Shoots his way for more. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He lets it fly. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Taylor. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Here comes the heat. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. Here comes the option. Now the toss. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Wide out trying to get it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Gophers are threatening. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. They will score. Touchdown, goal. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Tracy. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll get him down. That race. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in, it's Tracy. Push down for the tackle. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the middle. And he's going to score. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10.
42, Spider.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. With the catch, it's Tracy. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And incomplete on the deep ball. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touched. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bringing the heat. Complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Golden Gophers line it up with a first and goal. He's got his man, makes the grab. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Lindsey. That's caught. It's Tracy. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it.
It's a running room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball.
He unleashes a long one. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11.
Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the... They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 45. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Dropping back, it's Lindsay. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throwing right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters than I know.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking down the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out and not much choice. So much for the wet ball drill. He muffed it, and it's loose.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Casper. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. Looking for a man. It's Lindsay. Here comes the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw in. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to... Looking for a man. It's Lindsay. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter of the space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll close in on. Poor starting field position here for this offense. The give is to Taylor. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll make the fair catch. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him. Right on the money.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to keep it in the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They took a shot to the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Golden Gophers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Return runs out.
Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the field goal unit. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas,
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lindsey. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it for a big play. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Here's a heat. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can see.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers now.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fakes to grab. What a cut, now he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's got it on the run. Going for the goal line. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Touchdown, Minnesota! How about this back staying on track and getting it? Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day. A perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Flies it out of the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Has to throw this off his back foot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Deep throw off his back foot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Takes a shot as he... Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Right down the middle. Lost, the defense is wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throws to the tight end. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the 1st quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Fires to the middle. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. These old rivals have gone at it for a long time. First meeting way back in 1890. It is the most played rivalry at the highest level of college football.
Yeah, you're right, Reese. And even though this game hasn't always had national championship implications or Heisman Trophy implications necessarily, this game defines what's so great about college football. It's the rivalries, right? You don't have to be necessarily a fan of either of these two schools, but appreciating the history, I think, is what makes this game so unique.
Yeah, and the trophy game.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Backed up in the shadow. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Lets it fly. Got his man on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Minnesota! Excellent pass by the back on the option. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Looking to throw on 1st down. Has to let this one go off his back foot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the ball's loose in the backfield. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. He's going for it all. Oh, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Using the quick game. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. Now the toss. Inside the 45. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. The Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Fires to the right. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Timeout, Minnesota.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need to curl this one in for... Oh, they blocked the kick! Wisconsin has Paul Bunyan's axe. Goalposts have been figuratively chopped down, and the Gophers have been literally chopped down. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and